Well, howdy folks, thanks for joining me today. My name is Joe and this is Woodcraft. For about 10 years I carried the same EDC flashlight. It was 10-year-old technology. It's about 280 lumens, give or take a little bit. And in the last 3 months I have traded out flashlights or EDC flashlights 3 times. Not because they broke, but because they keep on getting better. And today I want to talk to you about the Thrunite 1A 3V Archer. When I've seen so many reviews of this flashlight and hearing all this good stuff about it, it was one of those things that was like, that's got to be too good to be true. People just really like the design, or it really fits their personality really well. I'm not saying anybody was lying or overstating. I was just thinking, how can it be that good? It's one AA battery. I was wrong. Thrunite was kind enough to send me this light to show off to you guys, and I have to say I've been extremely impressed. This is now my new EDC flashlight. It has replaced over 1,000 lumen flashlight. This one gets up to 200 on high. I rarely ever use high, so it's not that big of a deal. But just to jump right down into it, the main point of this flashlight is not necessarily power, it is more so the battery. 1AA. I've had this for 5 weeks, I believe, and I've been using it every day. I use a flashlight every day at work for sometimes lengthy periods of time. And 1AA lasts at least 2 weeks as far as my regular EDC use. Anyway, without too much rambling, let's go ahead and run down the specs so you guys know a little bit more about this flashlight. The Archer 1A 3V, it has 5 different modes: the Firefly, low, medium, high, and strobe, which you'd usually expect to see from a Thrunite flashlight. The Firefly is your usual 0.1 lumens. It'll last for 17 days. The low is 17 lumens, and that lasts for 22 hours. Medium is 75 lumens, and that lasts for 5 hours. High is 200 lumens, and that lasts for 115 minutes. Strobe is also 200 lumens, and that will last for 3.5 hours. Now, it is IPX8 standard, so it is waterproof, it is impact resistant. One thing I want to key on here is the working voltage is 0.9 volts all the way up to 5 volts. So if you have those, 14500s or something like that, I don't really have many of those batteries, but they're the exact same size and makeup as a regular AA battery. And they will work in this. I have tried it, they do work, but to be honest with you, there's not much difference as far as power output. I'm just assuming they'll last a little bit longer. It is Thrunite's usual. It is power on by the tail clicky button there, and then you actually move through the modes with the button up here. Hold it down for strobe. It does have a memory, so when you pull it out of strobe, it does go back to whatever level you had it set at before. When you turn it off and then turn it back on, it goes back to the same level you were at before. So if you're at medium, you turn it off, you turn it back on, it comes back to medium, which is extremely handy. It does have the pocket clip right here. It is not reversible as far as I can tell. You do have holes for a lanyard. The flashlight does come with a lanyard, so you can stick it down in your pocket and have easily get it out or wrap it around your wrist, etc., etc. They do say this is like a self-defense type of bezel. So anyway, enough huff, enough fluff, enough specifics. All that information, if you want to read the exact specifications, will be down in the description box. Let's get this thing out at night so you guys can see exactly what it will do on a fresh battery, and then we'll close this up.
Right, let's go ahead and flip over to Firefly. Point this down to the ground so you can see. Hopefully, maybe. It's Firefly. It is 0.1 lumen, so I'm not really sure how much you're going to be able to see there. Let's go ahead and flip it back up to low. And I have absolutely no idea how well this is coming through on the camera. We just had a horrendous thunderstorm move through, so there's a lot of humidity in the air and everything's fogging up. But anyway, that is on low. That is 17 lumens. Runtime is 22 hours. That is medium. Medium is 75 lumens for 5 hours. High is 200 lumens for 115 minutes. And I really hope that's coming through, because that is really, really bright. The throw is a lot longer than what it's coming through on the viewfinder here. I hope that shows up better on YouTube than it does on my viewfinder. And then we have the strobe. To activate the strobe, you just hold that button down, and there you have the strobe. And this light does have a memory again, so once you want to take it out of strobe, hit that button again. Comes right back into where it was before. So even if you were in Firefly mode, like here, hold that button down, you go straight up into a 200 lumen strobe, and then to come out of it, you go right back to Firefly.
Well, there you have it, folks. At least from my side of the camera, that's pretty hard to argue with. I don't know what all kind of translates through the video and what, how it views on YouTube, but I can say this has replaced, like I said, an over 1,000 lumen flashlight. It's a lot easier to carry. It's a lot smaller, so it's comfortable in your pocket. You don't even realize it's there until you actually need it. One thing I have found especially handy, normally you click it on and click it off, just like that. Well, they have what they call their tactical press or something like that. You just hold the button in without actually overcoming the switch, and it turns it on. So if you don't want to click it all the way on, like for me, I'm up way past the time that my kids are awake, and so sometimes if I need to sneak into their room to get something out of their closet or something like that, if I'm in their room, I don't have to create that audible click. I can just hold my thumb down, get what I need to get, and get out of there. Anyway, what more is there to say in a flashlight review? It works. It has replaced my EDC flashlights many times over. I honestly cannot foresee this one being replaced anytime soon. One AA that works as well as this, it's a keeper for sure. Price point on this flashlight is about $35 depending on where you get it. There will be a link to Amazon and also Thrunite's website in the description of this video. Like I said before, all the specifications will be in the description of this video if you want to find out more about it. Thank you very much for being here today. I do appreciate your time. I hope you liked the video. I hope you found it informative. Just do me a favor, hit that thumbs up button. It does help me out quite a bit. Also, if you enjoy content such as this, or if you want to see some camp cooking or other bushcraft knife reviews, stuff like that, hit that subscribe button that's right down here. I would appreciate that as well. And as always, folks, hit up that comment section. Let me know what you carry that is in this general range as far as specifications go. Let's talk about this light. You can ask questions. I will do my best to answer them there. Again, thank you for being here today. I will see you next time. You guys have a great day.